My God, this person, the person that was after her was haunting with some girl. The person was trying to get inside the home. The person was trying, whoever that was trying to get in the home. It sounds like true crime. Welcome back to my channel. I'm FayeCoops, your Puerto Rican auntie, and they call it the sixth sense, intuition, gut feeling. What is important about this is that you should never ignore that feeling, because today we're going to be watching crazy intuition stories that may have saved these people's life. So let's dive into it.
When I was dating my second husband, we used to go to this part of the river and
River?
park, and there was like a dock and stuff out there, and we would sit out there for ages, like just sitting under the stars and just talking,
Romantic.
like just getting to know each other. I was just infatuated with them. I thought
What I do not like about this is the captions that says, "My intuition, soft launch, it's warning that my husband might drown me." That doesn't sound right. Let's continue.
I was just infatuated with him. I thought he was the best thing ever. And like, I remember one time he was like, "Let's go walk on the dock." And I was like, "Sure." And so I hopped off the back of his car where I had been sitting, and I started walking towards the dock. And like, as I'm walking up there, I felt this weird feeling like, you know what? You don't know this man that well. Like, he could push you off the dock and kill you. And which is like such a crazy thought, right? But
Yeah,
I was
girl.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold back. I'm gonna let you go enjoy that. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And life goes on. I don't think about it again. We end up getting
All right, so I'm confused. Is this their first date, or they were married? No, girl, I'm confused. Okay, let's think. So I think she said I went to the river, watched the stars. Probably that was the first date. Confused. Let's continue.
we end up getting married, and our
Okay,
marriage
okay.
is
First
a
date. First date.
disaster. He ends up being a sexual predator, and he like
You know, I know that is that. I don't know if this is it's gonna be a popular opinion, but I mean, when you start a relationship after that first date, and first or second date, I don't know, but we should be doing, I don't know if you think this is okay, but we should be doing background checks, because actually, we don't know the person. It could be a serial killer or a felon, an ex-felon, whatever. Yeah. So if you like this boy or this girl after the and you are thinking, probably this gonna get to the next level, my God, if you have the money, because if you're broke, well, find a friend to help you, or, but I think that after that second date, we should be doing a background check, just in case, you cannot be too trusting with the people you just met, or to start dating. Let's continue.
and it's insane, right? So I didn't know all this stuff going in, obviously. But at one point, one of the women had just announced that, this is what had happened to her, and she wanted like just
Hold on. So there was a woman while she was in her marriage that accused him direct. Girl, how you? Okay, tell me, guys, what you will do in this case. Like, you married a guy and suddenly a girl comes out accusing your significant other of, you know, of something bad, of a bad behavior, of a bad action. What will you do? Because my booty out the door. But let's continue.
like justice. And he told me, of course, that she was making things up. And y'all, I needed to believe him. You know what?
Girl. There are three things that will make me doubt a person. One is if I discover that this person I'm having a relationship is hiding the fact that he was married or he have children. Okay, that is poof, poof. The second is that when they get married to you, they hiding some kind of debt. You know, like school debt, anything, any kind of head debt. Okay, that will make me walk out. And the third is like this person is accused of any kind of a criminal activity. Baby, it doesn't matter if it's an accusation. I'm out because you always have to give the benefit of the doubt on things, you know. You cannot be too trusting. You know, sometimes sometimes trust is a foe dressing a sheep clothing, or is that a wolf dressing a clothes dressing or whatever. You know what I mean. I'm a human. I don't I never remember anything. Here we go.
I needed to believe him. You know what I mean? It was an attack on his Christianness or something. I know
Christianist?
how that sounds.
Ah, Christian. No, that is the attack of everything. Oh my God.
I know how that sounds, but like, just go with me. All right. So I had just found out some of this stuff and it was bad. I was super mad at him because regardless, he had cheated on me. And so he was like, let's go for a drive.
Girl, girl. No, no, no. Let's normalize. If somebody shit on you, out. Baby, like that. I can't see the camera. I mean, shoot, out of my life. Girl, a cheating person, you know, a person that cheats on you is a person that shows that you were not enough for them. Yeah. So you choose them out of your life. That is what you have to do. Girl, oh my God. The worst girls. Since I started this video, all I see is red flags. Let's continue.
Let's go for a drive. And so I got in the car with him and he was like, there's this place that I like to go and think. He was like, will you go with me, please? And I was like, yeah. And we get there and it's like this like a drainage pipe kind of deal with a river. So I guess there's
My meditation. That is not like a person. That is not a place to find your sin pipe. Girl, that sounds serial killer, okay? Let's continue.
a deal with a river. So I guess there's more or less water depending on how much it's rained. But it's a pretty good like little stream of water. It's like a pretty good fall. So we get there and I
Red
am
flag.
physically unable to move. I cannot get out of the car. I was like, I'm good. He begged me to get out of
Smart.
the car. He was like, please, I want to show you this. It's so beautiful. It'll calm me down, blah, blah, blah. And like, I flat refused.
Another red flag because I don't know. She's talking that she took her to this drainage pipe place that is where he goes to meditate and find his zen. But girl, you have to think that if it's I don't know, but that sounds like insurance. Like he took insurance on you. Oh my God, girl, girl, this look like 48 hours. I don't know what is the other show. 48 crime weekly. No, crime weekly. You know what is the other show? I don't know. It sounds like true crime.
Like, I even locked the door. Like, when he came over, like, it was so weird, right? And I kept thinking, like, if he wanted to, this would be the perfect time for him to push me off and like me because all this stuff was about to come out and for him to have like that pity card like my wife died, but I've never felt like that before and I know my intuition doesn't steer me wrong. So
This is insane, like a true crime, like the prelude of a true crime. But girl, you left me hanging. I don't know if this has a part two, but Go and follow her to find a part two if there is one. Yeah, I want to get out of here. Let's move on to the next story.
Okay, if you're a woman and you're watching this video, this is your sign to trust your gut instincts, because mine just, it saved my life. And I'm still kind of shaky about it, but long story short, I was coming home from work. I was on the phone with my friend and I was walking to my apartment complex, and there was this man walking in front of me, and I had no reason for this, but I just had this terrible feeling about this individual. He kept like,
That is always scary when a man is like walking after behind you. You're on a place that's like a perfect place for something bad to happen. Yeah.
looking back at me and was trying to close the distance between us and noticeably walk slower. And the catchphrase that I use is, I would rather be crazy than in a body bag. Like, I'm always going to take the precaution necessary to make sure I'm okay. But
I'd rather be crazy than be in a body bag. Girl, you with me as a fan. I'm gonna use this. Just write it down. Boys and girls, you watching me. I'd rather be crazy than being in a bag. I'd rather be crazy than being in a bag. Super good, but let me be serious and continue. I'm so sorry.
just him starting to slow down, so I started to slow down. And the whole time I'm on the phone with my friend. And so finally he stops and acts like he's going into his apartment. But he doesn't. He waits for me to pass, and then he starts following really closely behind me. And whenever he started following closely behind me was around the time that my apartment was coming up, and I was like, okay, I'm not opening the door and going.
Girl, tell me you don't went straight to your apartment, because that's like to put on just an arrow. I live here. Girl, I don't it's like, I don't know what I will do, but I won't go to my apartment, because hello, if he doesn't catch you that first time, he will catch you in a later time. I will be kept going straight to my car. I will be doing something. I will be making noise. I will be screaming while you can follow. I don't know what are we doing, but no, don't go to your home. No, it's like putting like an X, like, find me here.
I have like this person who I don't know following me. And so I started talking to my friend on the phone like I was going to see her. And I was just like, hey, like, stay on the phone with me. I'm almost to your apartment. I forgot which one it was. And as soon as he heard that, he like turned around and like walked the opposite direction. And at this point,
I'm so glad that you kind of pretended, that, you make your little trick right there, because girl, I was I was worried about you.
still just did not feel safe to go back to my apartment by myself. And so I went to the lobby and I talked to the people at the front desk, and I was like, I might be insane, but like, this is the description of the dude that was just following me. Like, I don't have a good feeling about this. Like, can someone take me back to my apartment? And they were like, yeah, we've gotten multiple complaints and the police are on their way, and we like don't think that he's safe, and we're
Multiple complaints. So my God, this person, the person that was after her was haunting with some girl. I don't know how you could look. If something similar happened to me, I don't know, I won't be feeling so safe in that apartment complex again, because that means somebody's after, is haunting, some kind of crazy person is hunting for a victim. Girl, that is insane.
glad that you came here. And I had to get escorted back to my unit. And I'm just tearing up right now because I'm like, what if I just walked into my apartment? I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was trying to come home after work. And this is just the reality of like what women have to deal with. So
that is something, hey, please listen to the story. We have to listen to our gut feeling. I think we should, now thinking the times that I actually kind of ignore some red flag, or that feeling that I get suddenly like, woof, I should not be there, or something like that. The times that I have ignored it, I really ended up in a really bad situation. So yeah, please listen to your gut feeling.
Sign to be careful, trust your gut instincts.
Yeah.
And at this point, carry a taser. I think I'm gonna break mine back out.
Taser, a gun,
that's
a
my
knife.
TED talk for the day. I hate it here sometimes.
Yeah, we hate it here sometimes, but still, there are good things in the world that whatever energy in the universe get us here, and we have to enjoy. But yes, do not ignore that feeling. Do not ignore it. So This story was crazy. Let's move on to the next one.
Story time on the time my intuition quietly prepared me for something
All right.
I did not even see coming.
Tell
For
us.
about a week, I kept getting this urge to check my windows on the sun porch and the door. So I continuously kept going out there to make sure that the windows and the doors were locked, but there was no fear to it. I didn't feel unsafe. It was kind of like I was on autopilot, like I was just doing it to do it. I had no fear attached to it.
Okay.
Now, this was out of the norm for me because I don't typically go out there over and over again to do that, because those windows and the doors are always locked anyway. So it was just kind of very strange for me to do that, but I wasn't thinking, hey, this is strange of me to do it. I was just doing it. Now, I want you to remember this specific part. There was a day during that...
Girl, do not scare me. Do not scare me. You know, I actually thinking, did I have some kind of experience like this before? Not personally. If you ever have this kind of situation happen to you, like you have that gut feeling and you have this irrational feeling of closing the door or, I don't know, locking the locks, doing something. Tell me in the comments. I want to know. But if I ever have that in the future, all right, I will listen to it and I will do it.
That I was walking out of my car and I got this sudden thought that somebody was going to walk up to my car and look into my car and see that I have a car seat, and they would know that I have a child in the house.
Oh,
and again, this thought had no fear attached to it. It was kind of like an observation, like it just kind of came in really quick and left, and I didn't think about it again. I also didn't connect anything to it. Like I wasn't thinking about me continuously locking my window. Like nothing clicked for me at that time.
You know, this is scaring me. This is scaring me. This is scaring me. Tell me, guys, is this scaring you? Because, oh my God. Oh.
This is just an example of how quiet your intuition really is and how easy it is to miss it. So let's fast forward to a morning later on in that week and watch how this all falls.
Wow. Cha. That line. Yeah, so calm is the intuition that you might not listen to. Girl, that's so true.
I decided to sit down at my kitchen table and eat my breakfast that morning, which is not usual for me. I do not sit at the table and eat my breakfast because I'm always doing something. Like I always have something to do, so I'll usually like eat it at the counter.
All right.
And I'll just get stuff done. But for some reason, I decided to sit at my kitchen table and eat my breakfast that morning.
Okay.
And as I'm sitting there eating my food, I look over at my window in the kitchen because I have windows connected to the sun porch.
Okay.
So if I look out that window, I can see in the sun porch and I can see the window outside to go outside. And as I'm looking out at that window, I see 2 handprints right on the window.
That is scary. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think something was signaling her, her protective energy. If you believe in angels, I do believe in angels, okay? That angel was moving her like, hey, you have to do this, those little messages that you get, do this, do that, out of nowhere. 2 handprints on the window, so somebody was looking at her. My God.
Now, one of the handprints was just a regular handprint, and the other one was smudged. So,
the person was trying to get inside the home. The person was whoever that was trying to get in the home.
Automatically went through my mind of, hey, someone tried opening up this window, but their hand slipped. I immediately went on the sun porch and looked at the window and was just sick to my stomach. I looked at the other 2 windows. There were handprints on those windows as well. So of course,
no, fuck this shit, girl. I will be putting cameras, floodlights, those that turn on when there's sense of movement outside, those security lights. Girl, what is the company that always all the YouTubers are promoting it? Safeway? No, that is a supermarket. ADT, I think it's ADT. Safeway. Don't listen to me, I'm crazy. Let's continue with the story.
My mind, like, I've been getting the thought we need cameras for the house. We need the cameras for the house.
Hello.
We didn't get them.
Since
We have them
yesterday.
now. But what am I supposed to do? Call the police and be like, hey, I found handprints on my window. Like, obviously they're going to be like, okay, let me know when something actually happens. So whatever. I'm like.
And that is the other thing that I hate. Like, you can report this, but people won't, the police won't take it seriously until something actually happens. That is what I freaking hate. When it's too late, when you're a body, is when they show up. Oh, so annoying.
Such high alert. Like, I'm ready. So, of course, I tell my mom what happened, and life goes on. 2 weeks pass by.
I will alert him, my uncles, my cousins. We Latinos, we have big families, and if something strange happened, my God, even the dog, my sister's dog, everybody will be involved.
Calls me. I don't watch the news, okay? I just don't. But my mom always watches the news. She tells me that a man got caught breaking into houses around my neighborhood. This is where it gets good. They caught this man, okay? They caught this man outside of a child's window.
What the hell was that? Do you see that, guys? That was not me. What the freaking hell, girl? That was... I don't know, but that broke me from the story. Sorry, guys. Let's continue.
With his pants down. So yes, immediately I thought about the windows and I was like, this is why I kept going out there to lock the windows. But when my mom told me that about that man outside of that child's window, that's why I got that thought about someone looking into my car and seeing that I had a little child in this. Listen, your intuition is not meant to scare you, okay? It's not meant to scare you. Would God scare you? No. God doesn't want to scare you.
No. Mm-mm.
Intuition is meant to prepare you. It's never going to put you in a state of fear.
Yeah.
Listen, if you get a sudden urge to do something that you don't typically do, or just even at all, just don't be lazy. Just get up and do it. You never know. No. You just never know.
Oh my God. This story was insane. Yeah. You never know. You never know. I'm so glad that pervert was caught. You have no idea. But let's go to the last story of this video. Here we go.
In 2015, I was walking through my kitchen and I was listening on the baby monitor to my now ex-husband putting my weeks-old baby down at the time to go to bed. And I heard, check his phone. In my head, just this voice, check his phone. I'm not a phone checker. I had an ex who was very physically and mentally not good to me, and he would check mine all the time, would hack into it.
This is something that has happened to me, okay? And anytime I have that, found evidence, and really, really significant evidence.
Do it no matter what password I put on it, anything like that, right? So eventually, I kept walking and then I heard it again, no, check his phone. So I did. And I found a lot of evidence of things I did not want to know about, and images and videos and all of the things. Okay. So no, I did not leave then. Okay. Just for the record, spoiler, did not leave then. But
girl. Well, they have a child together, so you have to kind of, when you have a child together, you kind of have to do the chess game.
But I went upstairs and I said, you need to put the baby down. Baby was sleeping. Put the baby down in his crib. We need to talk. And I gave him the opportunity to tell me what it was that, if there was anything going on that I needed to know about. And he, of course, did not own up to it, because why would he, right?
They never own up to it. I don't know. That is like... cheaters never own up to their sins. They never do. All of them do the same shit, okay? But I'm so glad that your intuition told you, go through his phone. I don't know where, so random.
There's a chance that I didn't know what he thought I could possibly know, or that he would confess to something even worse, because I'm sure there was much more going on. So at this point, with my 5-week-old baby in heavy postpartum depression that I did not realize I was even in, of course, that depression got worse. I was really struggling. And I stayed because why wouldn't I stay?
Just you were in such a bad situation, your postpartum, oh my God. And you're not thinking straight because you have a lot going on your plate. Plus now this shit. Oh my God, girl.
I was a waitress. I thought I was stuck exactly where I was. And so I let myself stay stuck. Okay. Then fast forward, our first two boys were 17 months apart. And when I got pregnant with him, I was terrified and I stayed and I had horrible perinatal depression. I was a mess the entire time. I
feel so
did
bad
not know if I was going to
for
make
you.
it through that pregnancy, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay. And as I walk through that pregnancy,
Fucking a-hole. Before I continue,
I find out that there is another affair.
don't
And
tell
of
me.
course there is. There's always another.
Girl, do not tell me. I don't know if I want to listen to this, what is coming up next. All right. Let me, because this kind of things, I don't know, but I cannot stand it. It makes me pissed off. But let me control myself. Let's continue.
All right. And as I walk through that affair and even right down to being in the delivery room, knowing that he has been with another woman throughout that pregnancy, I am giving birth to this baby, wishing I could just claw this man to pieces, right? It was
no man. It's not a man. The fucking cheater. Good for nothing.
Horrible, horrible experience. Okay. And then fast forward to 2021, and he is gone for the majority. I'm sorry, to the end of 2020 into a good chunk of 2021.
Okay.
He was gone most of the time. And it was the best year of our marriage. And I should have, but did not realize it at that point.
That you have
but
to
once we were
live
back in the same place, we decided to upgrade our home. We bought a bigger house. We did all of these things, da 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 da.
Okay.
And I eventually find out that he was, after moving into this home, I went and had dinner with his colleagues, and one of the colleagues that showed.
Don't tell me the bitch works with him.
Showed up late, who referenced herself as the work wife quite often. Turns out,
you know, in the future, I'm planning to do a video about this fucking shit that I hate with all my life, the work wife husband shit. But I don't know why I felt that this was going to lead to that. Okay.
turns out that was definitely his work wife, and he now lives with her. I digress. But I intuitively felt the whole time, every time something was wrong, I could feel it. I could see it in his behavior. I mean, screw intuition. You could see it.
You see it on the little things. It's always the details, the little things. It's not a something that will be a right obvious because hey, there are in the game working in the shadows. Like yeah, they're doing that all behind your back. They're enjoying the freaking game until they get caught. I know he is living with his work wife. Left his real wife to be with a stupid work wife.
You could see it. You could feel it. But I didn't trust it. Why? Because people like that convince you that you are crazy for thinking that there is anything wrong with what they're.
That is what I freaking hate, when you have this feeling that, yeah, like this person is lying to me. You know, what I freaking hate the most is when they start saying that you're freaking crazy and you're not, because you know something is fishy. He or she is shady, and it's freaking obvious. Like I said, the devil is in the details. The details is where you caught them.
They are doing, that it's all in your head and that you are the problem. Okay, so if you've watched this far, I mean, we're over 3 minutes, and if you've watched this far and this is resonating with you,
of course,
do something. Okay, do something to help yourself, to save yourself, because you can't live like that.
No.
It's not fair to you and it's not fair to your children. And when I finally left, I was so scared of falling flat on my face, but I am telling you right now, has it been a mental battle? Absolutely, yes, because there's so much to heal from being with someone who makes you feel that you
You're
are
crazy.
absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to make this video, because we sometimes we do ignore, you know, that gut feeling, and most of the times it's right. It's right. It's right. If you are in a situationship, this is happening to you, or if you feel like danger is coming, freaking listen to your gut.
The more you realize that your instincts, your intuition, your gut was always right, the more you will realize that in those experiences, there is more strength than weakness. Maybe you didn't listen because you wanted your family to stay together, or you had some image of
Yeah.
what could be if they would work on themselves. But I'm telling you right now, they're not going to work on themselves
Mm.
because they don't have to, because you have shown them time and time again that you will stay.
And they're so comfortable that they won't do anything to change. In their mind, you are the wrong person. You know, not the wrong person. Let me correct that. You're the one that is wrong. You're the one that is crazy. You are the one that don't know better. Yeah, they do not change because they feel they're hero. They're the heroes. They're comfortable. They're in the right, and you're the enemy. Or yeah, you're the wrong one.
So if you want to heal, you cannot heal in the same environment that continues to hurt you. Okay? It's like letting it start to scab over and then ripping that scab right off. If you are
Girl,
ready to heal, you are ready to act, you are ready to take your life back, you 444 in the timer, you have got to do something different than the same old thing that has kept you exactly where you are.
I'm gonna leave it there. Just follow this creator, follow her, and let me tell you guys, never ignore your gut feeling. Be smarter. Sometimes that is a message from the universe. But that is all I have for you today, my beautiful viewers. You know what to do. You know the drill. Like this video if you love it. If you did not love it, leave me a comment and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.